In my last EJ Kai video, I said I would make another video on it if it got its 9 Ls, which it did, so here we go. So the F4EJ Kai in 2023. Is this thing worth playing when you have F16s, MiG-29s, and F14s to face every single game? Well, the answer is no, but also the answer is yes. Now, this should go without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Phantoms basically do not compete when it comes to flight performance whatsoever with the current matchmaker this thing faces at 11.7. I mean, really, every single game you're gonna play, you're going to be going against F16s, MiG-29s, F14s, MLAs and MLDs, J7Es, you name it. Pretty much everything is going to outperform you in terms of flight performance. I guess it is possible to get a 10.7 game, which I haven't had that happen yet, but if you do get a game like that, yeah, there are going to be some planes you can outperform. But in the up tiers, or, well, it's normal matchmaker actually, you're not going to be able to out dogfight really just about anything. But, this thing can carry one of the best loadouts in the entire game of War Thunder. You can get 4 AIM-9Ls and 4 AIM-7Fs paired to one of the best radars in game. Someone else will have to tell you the specifics of the radar and all that because I have no idea. Anecdotally speaking though, it works very well. Oh yeah, and you also get an internally mounted Vulcan, which is nice, but the Vulcan also kind of isn't what it was, a while back. But y'all probably aren't here for all of that. If you want to know more about, I guess, the EJ Kai itself, you can go watch my other video I made on it a couple months back. You guys are probably here because this thing gets AIM-9Ls now. So do the AIM-9Ls add anything to the F4EJ Kai? Well, honestly, yeah. But since that thing's been raised to 11.7, you're only facing F-16s, F-14s, and MiG-29s, and you're really just kinda outclassed in every single way, except for your weaponry at that point. Now, getting footage for this video, I didn't play it very much at all, but I did get killed by an F-16 one time and an F-14 one time simply because both of them just out-everything me if you get into a one-on-one fight. But, of course, this is top tier in War Thunder, and one-on-one fights really don't happen that much. It's mostly decided in the very beginning of the game, whichever team gets the most kills first, which usually the match is decided in like a minute and a half or something. Now, of course, I have talked about this plenty of times, but top tier War Thunder, the matches are pretty one-sided most of the time, going in either direction. It's not very often where you get into a game where you have like slowly people dying off on each team and it ends up, 2v3, 3v2, or a relatively even number of players on each team. That just doesn't really happen very much. But as I said, this thing does get the AIM-9Ls now, which really do help it out quite a bit, as long as you're not in, a 1v1 where you actually need flight performance, because, of course, AIM-9Ls are not going to help you with flight performance. Alright, I got a 7-piece, so I guess I'll show you that. Now, it may just be me because I haven't played any top tier in like a month, but I felt like this game was extremely chaotic, but that kind of, I guess, is the nature of top tier, so I don't know. Missile off on the F-14, that's not going to hit because he was going that, that super low ground strat. I don't even know what to call it. It's where you fly like right above the ground and the missile will just hit the ground right in front of wherever he's going. On this map specifically, it's actually pretty easy to do that. If you fly just right above the ground, and I mean like right above, the radar missiles won't hit you. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a second because I'm about to do it myself and I'm about to avoid dying to a missile with that strat. Lock up this F-14, get a 7F off, but he does the exact same thing to me. Now normally we would both die in this scenario, but if you go as close to the ground as possible, and I mean really close, their missile's gonna hit the ground. Luckily, he didn't know how to do this, or he didn't care, so therefore my missile connected and I got the kill. Got another F-14 up next. He gets a missile off on me, but I'm pretty sure it was a Phoenix because it did not pull nearly as hard as a 7F would. I get a 7F on him, and he's gonna die. Get turned around and see 4 people who aren't looking at me at all. Get a 7F off on this F4J. Probably could have fired an AIM-9L and got more than just this one guy on this pass. Get the kill, but I kind of screw up here. Warm up an AIM-9L, try and fire it at the F14, but I didn't turn my radar off, so the 9L was slaved on the radar, so went for him anyway, so it was kind of a waste of a missile. Get another one off on the F14, another one off on another F14, and that's going to be 2 kills. Another one off on the F5 as well. Unfortunately, he actually notices and flares it. I also thought that missile was going to hit my teammate, so I got very scared for a second and clinched very hard. Now, there's still several people left, but I'm completely out of missiles. But I also already have 5 kills, so that's okay, I guess. And of course, I do still have the Vulcan, but unfortunately, the EJ Kai doesn't really have the fly performance to back it up compared to everything I'm fighting against. For now, I'm going to extend away a bit because this thing doesn't exactly have the turning performance or energy retention to maintain a fight with all of these guys over here in this furball. Get turned around and notice the F-16 is going very slow right in front of me. Spray a bunch of my Vulcan, hit nothing because I suck, and then eventually get a crit, and that is going to take him out. Try lining up on this F5E, take some shots, and miss completely. Very nice. Once more, extend away, turn back around, and just like the F-16, he's going to end up right in front of me. Spray a whole lot and hit a single round, which sets him on fire. Two very greedy teammates coming in behind me, somehow both of them have worse aim than me. And then a second later, he goes down. So, the F4EJ Kai in 2023, is this plane good? Yes and no. It has fantastic, and I mean fantastic weapons. It has some of the best, it probably has the best weapons loadout in top tier in War Thunder at the moment. You have 8 really strong missiles, 4 7Fs and 4 9Ls. That's a lot of weaponry. But also you're still a Phantom, and the flight performance just does not compare at all to anything you're going to be facing. F-14s, F-16s, MiG-29s, it's just not even going to come close. Now, do I actually enjoy playing this thing? Honestly, I don't really know. It's still just top tier War Thunder, and Missile Thunder is only fun for like a couple games, and then I'm just kind of like, okay, yeah, I think I want to go back down to like 7.0. Well, to be honest, I'd rather be playing disc golf. Here's a video of me throwing. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.